like the trickster. Very trying. What's your question?
So while doing some of the smaller stunts, have you ever actually gotten hit?
Have I gotten hit? Has anyone seen the sort of coming next at the end of 15? There was that sort of coming next thing? Yeah? Did you see something smashing on my head? That was smashing on my head. Wait and see what happens. Yeah, I do. I tend to get hit. My favorite one was actually just back in, I can't remember what season it is, but it's back in Crowley's lab. And when Castiel charged me into a wall, he actually charged me into a wall. And there were 6 guys behind the wall holding the wall. And when he hit me into the wall, those 6 guys went about 6 feet in the opposite direction into the back wall. It was kind of cool. Kinetic energy is an amazing thing. But yeah, we go for it sometimes. We have great stunt guys and a great stunt coordinator who keep us safe, but sometimes we get a chance to do really stupid things. But Lou keeps us safe. Lou Bono keeps us safe. What do you want?
So I was wondering.
What you got for me? Got anything in there? What you bring? Nothing? Sandwich? Okay, cool.
I was wondering if when you got cast as a Crossroads demon gunning for Lucifer, if you knew you were going to end up being the king of hell.
No. That's the shortest question answer I've ever heard. I had no idea whatsoever. The only reason why I went in is because I'd known Kim Manners for years. And Kim had just passed, and I'd never, ever gone in for Supernatural. He always said, oh, you gotta come to the show, you love the show. Boys are amazing, it's just so much fun. And I'd known him for years and years and years and years. And it came up, and I was like, yeah, this could be one great big cosmic joke. And 7 years later, here I am. So it was a guest star shot that turned into a remarkable journey. Shame that I die in episode 18, because then it's over. But apart from that, it's great. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, they get picked up for season 12. I'm dead in episode 18. Did you bring a note? Genre guard? I like that phrase. That was good. Sorry, but yeah, so I had no idea. I just knew I had to do it. I just knew I had to do it, so.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. Dreadful t-shirt. Mushu or something, it says. What's your question?
This is my first convention, so I was wondering...
We are not going to go gently on you.
So when you kissed Jim Beaver when you were Crossroads Demons, what was that like?
Is this all because Jim Beaver's actually spoken in the last couple of days? Right, he's dead, isn't he? Does anybody really care what he thinks? He's been trying to totally change the vibe of that kiss. I mean, he was so passionate, and he was so into it. You know, it was him who slipped the tongue. He's got really soft lips, but it was okay. It wasn't my favorite kiss. I mean, I wouldn't. It was funny that the film made us do it for like 5.5 minutes. It was fun. It wasn't fun. Why? Why? It was funny. It was really funny. And I have the original photographs of our faces. It looks like 2 people trying to get out of drowning or something. I was laughing so hard. So, yeah, what was the question? Me and Jim Beaver, what? What?
Just what was it like to kiss him?
What was it like to kiss him? I don't know, like kissing a piece of paper. Kind of boring. It's not my type. No, I'm good. You love me? You barely know me. I know I'm quite lovable, really. Yeah, there's not really any other alternative. You have to love me. Eventually, everybody loves me. Yeah, see, I like that. See, that's the way to come dressed to a convention. That's the way to do it. I like it, see? Next question. Hi, Mark. Hey, you do realize I haven't slept in like a week, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I was just wondering what was your favorite, most funny story of being on set of Supernatural?
I'll work out the answer to your question in a minute. I'll work out the answer to your question. What's my favourite funny story about being on set? I don't know. What's my favourite funny story about being on... I can't think of one. I mean, it's a lot of fun to do, but I don't know. Them playing Misha was really funny. He was directing. They put him through hell. They're always picking on Misha. They rarely pick on me. I don't know. I think it's because I'll sue. Misha takes the bait. No? Any other question? I guess not.
Is it on? Oh, okay. Congratulations on your 25 years of sobriety.
26.
26 now. I didn't know if you knew exactly what it was. 26 years of sobriety. You were quite an inspiration to me.
Thank you.
I don't have a recovery Alex. You've had such a wide range of
You calling me
roles.
fat?
No, honey, I'm fat. I know what fat looks like. What is your, other than Supernatural, what is your favorite role that you have played?
Hold on. No. What's my favorite role other than that? Probably Romo in Battlestar. Changed a lot of things for me. It's a lot of fun. Should I take a nap? I don't know. Sorry, where was I? Next question.
Hello. So in your first appearance on Abandon All Hope, you had a kissing scene right away, and I was just wondering how it was to just dive in like that.
Is that the way you dive into kisses? Is that what you commit? You go the whole way? Like that. What was really funny was the fact they couldn't find probably certainly the most liberal country in North America. They couldn't find an actor that was willing to kiss a man who was over 70 years old. Wouldn't do it. Loads of people wouldn't do it. It was really funny. And the guy that they got, it was really nice. Was a little bit more freaked out about it than he thought he would be. So when it came down to it, I mean, Phil Swisher was directing, and the whole crew, it was my first day on the show, and they just look at me going, "You poor bastard." They still look at me like that. But so this guy is very tall, big guy, and if I talked to him and was friendly to him, the acting went out the window. And if I didn't talk to him, he'd get nervous about the fact that he was kissing somebody on television. So it was really bizarre. So he got sort of very sweaty and uncomfortable and stuff. So kissing him was the most boring thing on the history of the planet, you know? Well, it's not my type. It made me happy or excited to do. It was just a thing to do. Hey. I know that sound. But grabbing the back of his clammy, wet head. Boys, cleanliness is next to godliness. So it wasn't dirty, it was just like, oh God, sweaty little hairs on the back. But yeah, well, we got there. 7 years later. He wasn't as good a kisser as Jim was, though. Yeah? Hey?
So you've been in Supernatural and Doctor Who. When are you starring in Sherlock and going to finish the Super Who-Log triage?
Did you use the word triage? I don't think that's what it means. Trilogy you might be looking
No,
for.
it's triage now. I've decided it's triage.
A bit violent in its concept. Yeah, okay. Fine, use whatever word you want. We'll see. Stephen and Mark are remarkably talented people. Stephen once said to me, "Please tell your fans, you do realise we write stuff for people. We write stuff and then we find the people. So when the right thing comes along, I'm sure, you know, I'm sure I'm there in their thoughts. They're fantastic people to work with. I have a great deal of respect for them. But you know, there's a few more years of Charlotte left, I would imagine. Hopefully, somewhere, somehow, I'll do something. You know, it's all about sweep the floors.